So we did the Jdot song, I want to say, like 24 hours ago. I had a lot of questions. On, what kind of propelled him to the street. If he was, living this decent life, or not decent life, but a straight and narrow type life before he kind of hopped in the streets, and he hopped in the streets a little later than usual when it comes to, people that hop in the street. People that hop in the streets, they hop in the streets teenage. He was still a teenager, but he was an older teenager. He was like 18, 19. People that hop in the streets, 10th grade, 9th grade year. Come on, we all seen the kids, join gangs 15, 14, 16, 17, So, yeah, I was asking that question. A lot of y'all told me what was what type deal in the comment section, but for the most part, we got a little Adam 22 interview. It's crazy because they got a lot going on over there at No Jumper right now. But if anybody from No Jumper see this and they want me to take it down, we got the DMs, we got the email, all that. You can reach out. Woo.
When does the music actually start to crack off? Or no, you said you got arrested for the car thing. So is that when you kind of like, you get locked up and then all of a sudden that kind of turns you on to the street more?
Nah.
Oh, that's kind of what I was assuming.
Nah, like, all right, boom. Like, I got locked up. I was in that bit. So, shit, that's when I really started making music. Like, I really started writing. And I was just trying to, I just started rapping. Like, I started rapping for everybody that was fucking with it. And then they sentenced me to a program. So I had to go to a program and shit. So, like, that's when I really started, like, really paying attention, like, rapping and shit. Then, like, the adult styles on the door, I'm like, man, you fine, man. You need to get out and do that shit for real. Like, everybody boosted my head up to do it. So I called home one day. I'm like, hey, bro, man, when I get out, I'm going to rap, man. He laughing and shit because I kept saying it. So I'm like, man, I'm going to rap for real. I got out, did that shit just for fun, though. That bit was like, started doing views, like local views type shit. And then I had end up getting locked up again.
Nah, for real, though. He's one of the guys' names that's like the Y&R guy, Mookie. I've been seeing his name or hearing his name when it comes to this rap stuff for years. Same with Spot 'em, Got 'em. I kind of follow that scene down there type stuff, so he's one of them guys' names you just been hearing for a long time.
I had got out. Went to the state championship. We won, and then I got locked up.
For what?
A gun charge. So then that's when I got out. I made a song called First Week Out, but I was on like ankle monitor and shit. I dropped that bit. Before you know it, that bitch is at like 400K on YouTube. And then around this time in the city, this like I think like 2019.
Right.
I want to say. Like, we ain't have no rappers from Jacksonville around that time. We did, but, like, it was only, like, 4 rappers.
Right.
So, like, I dropped that bit, and around that time, there was a lot of views for YouTube.
Hell yeah.
So, that bit went to going up. So, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I ain't know nothing about music, though, so I'm thinking, like, damn, I got 400,000 views on YouTube. I need to be signed to somebody.
Right.
Like, I'm, you feel me? So, this round of time, I'm at my breaking point, though, like, I'm debating on should I go to school, you feel me? Like, I'm kicked out of the house, so I've been staying with my brother for like a year. I've been like...
Because your mom's mad at you about the gun charge?
Nah, like, me and my mama was just, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, bro. Me and my mama used to just be going, me and my mama used to be clashing, like...
Right.
We used to be clashing bad.
I feel it.
But, like, now my mama my best friend, though. Like,
right.
I made sure my mama good.
You got your own spot now?
Yeah, for sure.
So you can fuck bitches and you don't have to worry about your mom getting involved.
Why would he go there, bro? Just relax, bro. Let him tell the story.
As soon as I was able to have my own apartment and I could fuck girls and not have to worry about my mom like knocking on my door,
like
me and my mom got along great. Yeah. But during that whole time I was in high school where she's trying to stop me from getting some pussy, we were not cool.
Yeah. I was getting kicked out. I was getting kicked out because like me and my sister would be going at it.
Yeah.
And shit like that, or shit, just stupid shit. Right. I was just used to just do dumb shit.
Makes sense.
But yeah, what the fuck I was talking about?
Just putting out the song and getting lit.
Right,
and you wanted to get signed to somebody.
Yeah, I was thinking I was supposed to be signed to some shit, but like everybody started knowing who I was and shit, like the whole city. And then like after that, I was debating on if I was going to school or not. Like, yeah, so like it was basically I was like not going to school in sort of a sense, like. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna get my mind right. I had a long talk with my coach, and I was like, bro, I'm just like leave the streets alone for good, like you know, stealing cars and shit like that. So like I'm like, man, I'm gonna leave the streets alone for good.
So he was in the streets? See, cause like I told you boys, before that song, I didn't really know much about Jdot. I just knew, okay, that nigga right there, that skinny nigga, he don't like him. That's all I knew. Right? Cool. But, you listen to that song, he said, 2017, woo, wooty woo, wooty woo. Or I was 17, I was a follower, and this, that, and the third. So, that led me to believe that, well, I was good. I just did this dumb shit right quick, but I was good, right? But hearing more of the story is like, I was around that shit. I was indulging. Some could consider me a street nigga at the time. That's what I'm hearing from this story. And he already been in programs and jail and shit, so it's like,
Good. So like around this time, when I had got out and shit, it was shit going on in the city, but I was locked up. I was locked up when shit went down. So before I locked up, I was good with everybody. You feel me? But like people started getting into it and shit, and like it was like people over here that I was cool with and people over here that I was cool with, but I ain't know they got into it. Like I'm locked up.
Right.
You feel me? So like when I got out and shit, it was like I'm still linking at it like I'm good with everybody. Like I ain't beefing with nobody, but the whole time they beefing type shit.
Right.
So it was like they was it was on some like trying to make me pick a side. I wasn't picking a side though. But
at some point they're gonna make you, right?
Yeah. And it got to that point and that shit caught up with me towards school and shit. So like niggas started doing little lame shit like coming to the school and shit.
Oh yeah, it got shut down, right?
Yeah, so like then it got to a point where like the principal like, oh, this is not a safe environment for you. You don't need to be here because you making it danger for other kids that go here.
Damn.
And I'm on the football team. Like I done really talked to my coach and told him I'm done with the streets. Like you feel me? I'm done. Like.
But you're rapping about the streets, so.
No, around this time I only dropped one song.
And you weren't dissing ops right from the beginning.
Nah, I just was rapping gangster, like rapping on shit I heard other people rap. I was just rapping gangster. You feel me? So
and these dudes are just coming to the school and acting hard
in front of a school police officer at that. Like,
I mean, that's just kind of hard to even.
That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
So one day,
that shit really blew him. Like acting hard in front of a police, stupid as fuck. That shit used to blow his fucking blow his whatever, high whatever, just blow his shit.
Dumbasses come to the school. They like, oh, Jdot better not come out the gate. We gonna face his ass. Front of school officer. I don't know if they had anything, but supposedly everybody fake clutching.
Right.
So school officer call it in, boom, boom, boom. They call the real police officers to the school. I'm in the auditorium though. The school I went to, we don't got service in that motherfucker at all. So I don't know what's going on. So the coach, we in the auditorium, we're going over film, coach cursing us out of shit. So they keep calling my name over the intercom, like report to the office. So we can't move unless the coach tell us to. So the coach like, son, take your motherfucking ass to the office and bring your ass right back because we got a game tomorrow. This day before game day, my senior year, starting running back. Man, I go to the office, I see like motherfucking 10 police officers. And remind you, like, I'm still on papers and shit, like, you feel me? So I'm like, I slow it down, I'm like, I ain't going back.
He about to dip on their ass.
Jail, like, that shit dead. So my mom and my daddy out there too, so
he playing an escape route right now. Okay, if I cut down this hallway, bounce to this hallway, it's a go right there. I'm already knowing.
Like, nah, son, you ain't in trouble. We trying to make sure you okay. So I'm like, what you mean? So like when I get further into the office, that's when my phone started picking up signal. My phone started blowing up. Everybody texting me like, oh, don't come out the gate. Don't come out the gate.
The dudes that posted on social media?
I know everybody see them outside the school.
Okay,
and remind you, they was like, Jdot better not come out the gate. We're going to face his ass. You feel me? Like everybody know. Around that time, everybody knew me by Jdot.
Right.
So it's like, they knew what they was talking about. So everybody texting me like, oh, don't come out the gate. Don't come out the gate. Like it's like 10 different people texting me, don't come out the gate. So I'm like, what the fuck? So principal and shit come out like, oh, there was a threat made against you. We need to ask you off school premises. So he's like, I'll tell you when you come back to school. So around this time, I'm just hanging with my friends. Like around this time on the weekend, they got little hotel parties to go to at halls. I'm going with them boys. You feel me? So it's like, bro, like 2 months passed. They never called me. Football season done started. Like basically, I done dropped out. So when they finally called me and tell me I come back to school, they played me. The dean see me in the hallway, like, what you doing here? I'm like, principal told me to come back to school today. Take me to the principal. This motherfucker in there telling me, oh, you can't go here no more. You feel me? Like, you red flag. Like, you can't go here. You missed too many days. So I'm like, bro, I only missed too many days. Y'all told me when y'all was gonna tell me I come back to school. So basically, like, they went to calling other schools and like shit. I guess like they went to calling alternative schools because the public school option was dead. Like that shit was over with. Public school's over with. So they went to calling like little undergraduate schools and shit. Like I don't know like what the fuck they supposed to be. They alternative basically, and like that shit was dead too. So basically, I just was dropped out. Like that shit was just over with, and that's when it clicked. Like it was shit going on in the streets. Basically, I was in beef now. You feel me? Getting the job was dead.
Right.
Like around this time, this generation that I was in, that's when like it got to a point. Not saying people ain't been coming to wherever you at, but around this time, it got to a point where motherfuckers was really coming to your job,
Right.
like, trying to fuck you up. You feel me? So it was like I knew off top, like all that wait on you after you get off work. So I knew it was like getting a job was dead.
All right, people, we just hit 300.
Okay, that explains some shit. That explained some shit. It covered up some of the questions I was asking and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a little bit more confusing. It's still a little bit more confusing because what y'all guys was telling me in the comments. From what y'all was telling me in the comments, it was a moment. It was a moment that he kind of said, "Okay, I'm in this whole type shit."
Tiki came outside.
Okay, we got some more. Tavi News. It's your boy Snore right here. Gay, sir. Gay. I'm gonna stop. Why would I do that, bro? Anyway, it's your boy Snore right here, bro. You don't want me doing videos or shit, just let me know. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 to be exact. So I'm a little out of it.
Tiki came outside from the trap, thought he had a play, got it filled up. Mookie thought he was gonna burn somebody, and whatever car he was in, got it flipped and he crashed.
I kept and I tell a football nigga, and I won state in high school. I was raw and I had college scouts. I got kicked out of school because, like they say, you either gonna pick one or one pick you, and that street caught up with me, and I couldn't stop getting in trouble. First off, I don't give any street or any street. No, but when it come to your dead partners, boy, not having that. What?
Jdot Breezy was born in
DM me that last clip. That's all I ask of y'all, bro. Just DM me that last clip.
Jacksonville, Florida. He was raised on the north side, and he jumped off the porch when he was around 14 years old. But, you know, he was always good at football and everything. But he was so caught up in the streets, he had jumped off the porch already when he was doing it. And that led him to getting arrested during his sophomore year. He got arrested for armed carjacking, and he had did a year in the juvenile program. And when he came home, he got enrolled in school and everything. And he had got back on the team, and when he was playing ball, you know, he kind of had realized that he had fun in the program. So that led him to start back toting guns and everything. And he entered.
This nigga on some bullshit, bro. He know that he realized he had fun in the program. How did he say that shit with a straight face, bro? Hold on, listen to this dude.
Here in the juvenile program. And when he came home, he got enrolled in school and everything. And he had got back on the team, and when he was playing ball, you know, he kind of had realized that he had fun in the program. So that led him to start back toting guns and everything. And he ended up getting locked up again when he was 18. When he came home this time, he had got back on the football team, and he was trying to get back right with his coaches and everything. And then around this time, he had dropped a song called first week out, and it had got like 500,000 views on his YouTube channel. And when he did that, you know, everybody around his school was noticing him and everything. And then, you know, he started getting threats and everything. And basically, you know, they had, you know, showed up to the school, and, you know, the police and everything was telling him that he need to stay home. But he kept telling them that he got football games and everything. So basically, he was out of school for about a whole month. And then they finally told him he can come back to school. But when he had came back to school, the principal wouldn't let him come back because he had missed too many days. So with him being out of school, he didn't have no choice but to hop in the streets because he couldn't work no job. So he just continued on with the music stuff. And then he had his platform just blowing up and everything. His followers shot up, and then it just was up from there. As soon as his career started taking off, he would have people that would try to ruin him by saying that he's just a guy that played football and everything, and that would make him so mad. He flashed out on Instagram Live and saying that, you know, he tried to do the football stuff, but the stuff that he was doing in the street started catching up with him when he was going to school, and that, you know, that doesn't mean nothing. He was still like that.
That's the same niggas playing against me though. Cougar Park, Scout Park, one of them teams. Come on now, all the niggas that definitely played football. You niggas be. That's how you know you niggas be wanting so much clout, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. You niggas want so much clout and try to get on the internet and put on like y'all just never, like y'all wasn't never on the type of time certain people was on, bro. I kept I tell a football nigga, and one state in high school. I was raw. And I had college scouts. I got kicked out of school because, like they say, you either gonna pick one or one pick you, and that street caught up with me, and I couldn't stop getting in trouble. I'm talking about you niggas is lame. I stayed low key. None of my catch up with me until I started going to jail, and that's when everybody started knowing the nigga was doing hot. Nigga was doing hot. Come on, bro. I always kept that.
But see, we keep like, bro. I'm just trying to keep it all the way hot, bro. I'm just trying to keep it all the way hot, cause at this point, it's like I'm seeing Rat Cat. You feel me? That song brought a lot of new viewers to Jdot. It is what it is. That song brought a lot of new viewers to Jdot. So as a new viewer, new listener, new fan, new supporter, whatever the case, you told me that you was woo straight and narrow until some shit happened or whatever. Or not even shit happened, just shit, till you got caught up with some shit. At some point in your life. But it's like when I get to seeing the interviews and get to seeing the rapamentaries and all that, it's I was doing this way before that. So it's like, alright. Could have easily said that. But why didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm hearing this shit wrong. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section. Yeah.
Never faked it, never had to fake it to hang no none of it. Just kept that shit, nigga. Stop playing. Niggas never played with me. You never heard a nigga beat my ass or buck me. Nigga never took nothing from me. No, none of that shit. Come on, bro. Stop playing. You niggas is faking out here. You niggas be real deal faking out here.
You used the running back. You had a lot of energy, nigga. You better have hands, nigga.
Man.
One of his rivals is another rapper from his city by the name of Fulio. He is from the 6th block, and they would make fun of each other homies who were killed in a lot of songs, and they would even have a conversation with each other on Clubhouse, and they would talk about how each other homies died.
Innocent. That man died for nothing.
Come on, that
nothing.
shit got
Bibby
nothing to
was
do
in
with
the streets.
man. Football,
Bibby
nigga, got nothing to do with you. Don't even know what you talking about.
Bibby was in the street. Fuck you talking
Merchant,
about?
you know what you talking about.
Bibby was in the street, nigga. Yo, man, look.
Put it on Bibby.
Malik
You know
wasn't in the streets, nigga.
And Bibby was in the street and got his at it. Simple.
Just like Rollo ain't no Ace went to a show and died.
And Tiki right after that came out the trap, thought he had to play, got it.
This tit for tat? What the fuck is you niggas doing? Is this tit for tat? You mention one, I'm gonna mention another one. Like, what the fuck is?
At it. Simple.
Just like Rollo ain't no Ace went to a show and died.
And Tiki right after that came out the trap, thought he had to play, got it filled up. Yeah, exactly. Shut.
He was also friends with another rapper from.
I don't post to laugh. It's like it wasn't funny, but it was like.
His city by the name of K Shorty, but they ended up falling out, especially when Jdot Breezy had dissed his dead homie Bibby. And basically K Shorty said that, you know, Jdot Breezy was faking and everything because he didn't even know the guys really that he was clicked up with.
First of all, for you green rap ass niggas, stop putting my homeboy name in y'all mouth. Y'all niggas stay saying Bibby name. Like, you niggas be sucking dick. Real shit, like nigga tired of that shit. Like, I wasn't gonna get him. Got nothing to do with me, but you keep speaking on Bibby like you went around this man every day. Like you weren't just saying like rest up this man or texting me. Crazy what happened to Bibby. You feel me? But niggas gonna say they were planning their close, like you beef with your whole family, cuz. Jdot, you is not from 1200, you don't know them niggas. At all, you don't know none of them. You just know, it's like your second year being around and you don't know them. You beef with Kodak's your blood, cuz you beef with all your family, cuz you scared to beef with niggas. You picking side, you like, stop trying to like.
And then, like, it's crazy to look, cause when Shorty got out, he called me. He like, bro, I understand. I saw the guy, he like, bro, I understand what you got going on, bro. You feel me? Nigga not in there, bro. That shit nothing to do with me. These niggas ain't give about me when I was in jail, bro. So I don't give these niggas, da. But, bro, crazy, bro. Like, baby, my best friend, bro. Like, you be dissing them, bro. Like, da. Like, you feel me? On some talk. You feel me? And then, like, out of nowhere, the nigga just got hockey. And I don't know, he went to thinking he was a gangster. And it just popped off from there. But see, the crazy thing is, though,
and he is also into it with a guy from the YNR group by the name of YNR Fazo. And when YNR Fazo put out a snippet, Jdot Breezy had violated him, and he said, I'ma keep it all the way real. Your mama should have just plan B'd you. Where is the garbage can? And then he said, and you.
That was crazy. That was. I didn't even know it could get like that. Like, yeah.
You lying again. Nobody died but your guys. But on my end, LOL, dudes was bred in a toaster for your loan. And when Memphis rapper Lotta Cash Desto passed away in September of 2022, he had dissed her and said that he's smoking her, and he started getting backlash, but he had to remind all of the fans that when she was alive, she linked up with Fulio and dissed his dead homie Leaky.
Listen, let me sit this out here right quick before y'all get to talking about some clout chasing, cause everybody blowing my page up. Everybody blowing my page up about this girl. First off, I don't give any street nigga. I don't give any street nigga no. Boy, when it come to your dead partners, boy, nigga not having that. Nigga not having that. Nigga do not know. Nigga don't know that from a can of paint. Pop on the song with a nigga talking about she smoking leaky. What?
Well, there we have it, guys. This is the story of Jdot Breezy. Basically, he was born in Jacksonville, Florida. He was blowing up when he was in school and everything, and he was playing sports, to hide, all the stuff that he was doing in the streets, but it did catch up with him. So he had left school and he made it with the music, but, he got into it with a couple of people from his city since then, and even another rapper from Memphis. But yeah, guys, this is it for this video. Y'all comment down below who y'all want me to do a documentary and a story out of next in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, buddy. Subscribe to Travie News. What I will say this is Jdot's story is nothing unique. Hear me out. There's a lot of niggas that play sports to cover up all the bullshit they doing. It's a lot of niggas. Overall though, I'm kind of perturbed at the fact that, well, not really. I mean, it is what it is. He made a decent song, a fire song at that. But you can see where a motherfucker could be confused at. You feel me? Because the truth, ain't nothing wrong with the truth. It's a story. You know what I mean? It's just shit. Like I said, that song brought in a lot of new viewers. So, but shout out to No Jumper. Shout out to Travie News. Travie News, provided a good video with clips and shit. Y'all be loving the little clips. I feel like I'm blurred the fuck out. But, with good clips and shit. So, yeah, and good details on shit. That Clubhouse shit took the cake. No. That Instagram comment. Your mama should have planned B'd you. Like, he made that shit a verb. Crazy. Anyway, though, let me know how you feel about the video down in the comment section down below. And that was your boy Storm gone, man.